Hey guys, it's Luke. So I made a 23andMe video about my ancestry and that I only took the ancestry test, but for Christmas I scooped up some money to get the health results. So I'm going to share that with you, and also there's some new features with the ancestry results. So I'm going to show you those too. So just subscribe, comment if you want. So anyway, here are the reports. Sorry if it takes a little long to load. So my ancestry is still the same, 15.7% Iberian, and yeah, but after the video I made, the ancestry timeline came in. So yeah, so 3 to 5 generations ago, had a full British and Irish ancestor. You most likely had a great grandparent, second great grandparent, or third great grandparent who's 100% British and Irish. This person was likely to be born between 1850 and 1910. And then 5 to 8 generations for French and German, and 5 to 8 for Iberian, and then six or more for Balkans. No wait, 5 or more for Balkan, Scandinavian, Middle Eastern, and Italian, and 6 or more for Sardinian, Ashkenazi, North African, Native American, and West African. And I honestly don't get why it's like so far back for Native Americans, because I have like 16% Native American, so I don't know, maybe I just have a lot of like little Native American ancestry. And for this, how much ancestry? I'm actually getting my dad tested right now. But his thing is taking a little long because of, the Christmas rush. I got it for him for Christmas, and I only got him um the ancestry part, but I might, if I'm nice, if I'm feeling up to it, I might get a splurge and buy him the health reports after he gets his ancestry reports. So yeah, still same ancestry, and then yeah, so same for that, and then same for, hold on, let's just go into same for the haplogroups, and then actually I found out that the QM378, there's only one branch of the Q haplogroup that is in America, because like this stuff, like the maps is really outdated. Like 23andMe uses really outdated maps. So where my like specific branch of haplogroup Q originates is like the Middle East and Eurasia, and same as actually my maternal haplogroup, which originated in like the Middle East. And then I guess my haplogroup must have immigrated to Spain, and then Mexico, and then America. And then, yeah, still same Native American ancestry, more than 55% of customers. And then what's cool is that you can compare how much you have with your family. So this guy has like a lot, and then these two have more than me, and I have more than these three. So, and then when my dad gets his results, I'll be able to compare it with him. So I actually might do a video if he's okay with it. Voice crack, sorry. I might do a video of his results if he's okay with it, and then carrier status. So I don't have anything that I don't have anything for this that is detected by 23andMe. So that's good. And then traits. So taste and smell. I thought, like, I don't know why this was, like, highlighted, because I really honestly think that this is the least important, thing for the traits. I kind of like the hair part and the facial features better. So taste. Luke, you're likely to taste certain bitter compounds, and that's 65%. And that's true. Okay, this. I am more likely to prefer salty or savory snacks, and which is mostly true until it comes to ice cream. I like ice cream better than chips, but like when it comes to candy, I do prefer chips. So that's 71% compared to, since I'm like half white, half Mexican, I just picked Hispanic or Latino customers to compare it to. So Yeah, and smell. This is weird. I don't really. Luke, you're likely to be able to smell the asparagus metabolite in your pee, 54%. I don't really eat asparagus that much, and I don't really eat asparagus that much, so I honestly, we didn't have asparagus really, so I can't really test that unless I ask my mom to get asparagus. Oh, and also, like, because I'm, like, half white, half Mexican, I look really white in the winter, and here, that picture right there was, taken on my first day of school, so I was in Texas for, like, a month, so I had a good tan. Okay, and then... Oops, shoot, wrong ones. So traits, facial features. So, face. Okay. And then, okay. Luke, you're not likely to have a cleft chin. That's not really true. I have a little of a cleft chin. You can't really see it here, but I have a little. But it's 62% that I don't and 38% that I do. So, it's like it's what's it called? I don't know. It's like, I'm not, okay, I'm not going to try to explain it anymore. You're not likely to have cheek dimples, 52%, I am not likely. And, I don't, it's just like a smile line, but I don't have dimples up here. And then, likely to have little or no unibrow. It says 39% no unibrow, 49% little, and then 12% moderate or thick. And then I have no unibrow because my eyebrows are really far apart, so I have no unibrow. And then I'm not likely to have a widow's peak. I'm 52% not likely to have a widow's peak. And I think I do have a widow's peak, so I think that they're wrong on that. Yeah, see, like right here. I have a bit of a widow's peak because my dad does. I heard that skips a generation, and my dad doesn't have a widow's peak, but my grandpa does. So, Luke, you're likely to have dark colored eyes, and then 46% is dark brown. That's true. And then, my mom has blue eyes. My dad has brown eyes. And then, ears. Okay. Luke, you're likely to have detached earlobes. That's true. So, 63% likely to have detached earlobes. Man. Okay. Okay, and then hair. This is gonna be kind of weird because for the hair color, that's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna be kind of funny. It is literally 50-50, 50 dark and 50 light, 50-50, and I have dark brown hair, not quite black, but I have dark brown hair, and that's like 47%, so that's true. Okay, I am not likely to have red hair, which is true, but one of my second cousins does on my mom's side, so yeah, so it's like, I think I was like 6% likely to have red hair. And then Luke, you're likely to have straight or wavy hair. 10% curly, 90% straight or wavy, and only 28% straight, and 43% slightly wavy, but I think I have straight hair. Actually, I think I have slightly wavy hair. My mom thinks it's straight. But I don't know, you guys decide. And age related. So, Luke, you're likely to have been born with little or no hair. So, that's true. I was born with very tiny amount of baby hair. But my brother, half brother, he had a full head of hair. I'm not kidding. He lost a lot of it, like, in the first month that he was born. But when he was first born, he had a lot of hair. So, 69% little baby hair. And then, this one and... this one are only for men because women don't really go bald. And then 81% likely to not have hair loss before the age of 40. And that's good because my dad, he has gray hair, but he has like, me and my brothers and my dad have really thick, my dad used to have black hair. So yeah, my mom says like like at the barber, my mom says like I like sometimes break the barber's clippers, like I almost break it. 92% likely to not have a distinct bald spot. So like if I do go bald, it'll be like around the temples, not on my head. So yeah, that's yeah, so that's good. Oh, and actually, which is kind of weird, I actually have like the exact same amount of like the hair stuff, like the hair loss and the bald spot as like this guy, like Allison Rice, you know her, you might know her, and her boyfriend had that same thing like for the hair, and he said he was like 27 or something, and he was completely bald. I'm not even kidding. Back hair, that's also only for men. Luke, you're likely to have little or no upper back hair. I can't tell you that now, but it's like 78%, so probably not likely. And then digit ratios. Load. Okay, digit ratios. Luke, you're likely to have longer ring finger than index finger. 81 to 19. And which is weird is that when I turn it this way to me, it looks like I have a longer when I turn like my fingernails to my face, it looks like I have a longer ring finger, but when I turn my skin to my face, it looks like I have a longer index finger, which is really weird. Like other people have told me, like my dad has told me that too. He thought it was kind of weird. And Luke, you're longer to have a longer big toe than second toe, which is not true. I have a much longer, not so much, but definitely a longer second toe. But hey, it's like almost half and half, 56-44. So I don't know. Luke, you're likely to have wet earwax, 93 to 7, and that's true. I think only Asians get like dry earwax, and my mom told me like if you have dry earwax, you have better BO, so you don't really need to use what's it called? You don't really need, oh shoot, clicked the wrong button again. You don't really need to use you don't need to use deodorants as much, and that's like for Asians, I think. And then physical responses. Okay. Luke, you likely sneeze when suddenly exposed to bright sunlight, 57% to 43. I think sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I honestly don't really pay attention. And then skin. So, skin pigmentation, freckles. Luke, you're likely to have lighter skin. 92% of customers who are genetically similar to you have fair to beige skin. So, my dad, he actually has pretty olive skin. Like, he has pretty olive skin, and people say that he looks exactly like me. So, in the winter, I think that my skin is, like, moderately fair, but in the summer, so like this was in August, I think I either have like a light beige or an olive skin color. So it changes throughout the seasons because I am biracial, and that happens to biracial people. And you are not likely to have lots of freckles. 70% of customers who are genetically similar to you only have a few freckles. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of freckles on my body, but my brother, he has a lot of freckles like right here around his nose. Okay, and then now the wellness report. Ooh. Now the wellness reports. Lactose intolerance. I am likely tolerant, which means like I can have ice cream and milk and that kind of stuff. The weirdest thing is that I do not like regular milk, but I like everything with milk in it. Like I like chocolate milk, I like ice cream. It's so weird, but I can digest lactose, I guess, and saturated fat and weight. So this is basically saying that, like, say you have a food that's 2,000 calories but doesn't have a lot of fat, and then another thing that has a lot of fat but is still 2,000 calories. So my weight is likely similar if I eat both, but some people, they gain more if they have more fat. So, like, if they had the 2,000 calories with a lot of fat, they would be more of a weight than people with 2,000 calories than foods with 2,000 calories and not as much fat. And I don't really know food that has a lot. I don't really know a single plate of food that has 2,000 calories. An alcohol flush reaction. I can't test this out, obviously, because I don't look 21, and I'm not 21, but I'm unlikely to flush. So that's like when your face, your neck gets red when you get drunk, and that's also associated with Asians, East Asians. I don't know about Indians. And caffeine consumption likely consumes less. I think that's true. I do drink coffee like 2 days maybe out of the week, but my mom, she like can't wake up in the morning without coffee. Yeah. I don't drink a lot of coffee. Like I had some coffee today. I had a Starbucks today. And deep sleep. Less likely a deep sleeper. Which actually I got a Fitbit and it tracks my sleep, and I actually think, and this is right according to my Fitbit, it says I'm pretty restless at night, so this is right. And then likely a sprinter. No, I'm sorry, the Fitbit doesn't have a deep sleeper. I don't know. I'm not. Sometimes I'm a deep sleeper, sometimes I'm not. And Luke, your fast twitch, yeah. It says that I'm a sprinter / power muscle type. So, no, not really. So I ran the 100 meter and the 200 meter in track in 6th grade. I'm in 7th grade now. But I ran it and I was not good. And I was so much better at like the quarter mile or the 400 meter. So, this is wrong, but it says I only have like one variant out of 2 variants. So, and sleep movement, likely typical or less movement during sleep. Yeah, I think that this is accurate. And then you can have tools. Oops. Sorry. Shit. Oop. And then, oh shoot, my God. Okay. Okay, good. Didn't log out, so that's good. And then it has tools, and then share and compare is something that's cool, that I like. And share and compare. So let me show you someone. So a share and compare is basically like where you compare 2 people like side by side. So, what's it called? Here, I'll do her. So you can compare 2 people side by side, like it shows you like where you have your DNA in common, like chromosomes wise, and then you can compare hold on, let me turn this portrait. You can compare your, wellness and carrier status reports. So like it says variant not detected for me and for her, and then your wellness reports. So her and I are not liking this. She has likely more movement, and then she likely consumes more caffeine, and but she's likely tolerant, unlikely to flush, likely a sprinter. And then facial features, some similarities, and then you can compare your ancestry. Like, so she's on my mom's side. I figured out she's my grandma's second cousin, and so yeah, she's pretty European, and then her and I both have H haplogroups. So she has H3, I have H6, and then she's more Neanderthal than me. So that's like basically what you get for the share and compare. And then another thing that you can get for the tools is you can find genetic counseling. So like if you have one of those carrier status things and like you want to start a family, I think this is really cool. So like you can contact a genetic counselor and like what's it called? You can like counsel with someone and talk to someone about what you have. And then there's a forum which I think is really cool, especially like the months, like the this is the February 27th bleeding languishing threads. Like I think it's really cool, and like you don't even have to have your results to chat with people on the forums. You can just chat with them if you want. And then research. I actually completed every single question. See, and then that's kind of cool, I think. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, like, comment, subscribe, and then when this video gets more views than my other Ancestry Only 23andMe video, then I will delete that video. Oh, and DNA relatives, I forgot to mention. You can basically see a list of all of your relatives that you have DNA in common with, and it shows like the people who you're most related to first. So, like, if you have a parent or tested, or a sibling tested with 23andMe, they'll show up at like the top of the list. Whereas if you have a fifth cousin, they'll show at the bottom. And for me, I have multiple pages since I'm white, but people from like not really well known, like Native American people, like people who are full-blooded Native American, might not have as much DNA relatives. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you guys all have a good day. And I might post a video of my dad's results. Just remember that. Okay, bye.